so that we can heal the intergenerational trauma.
Exactly. I just wanted to say that it's a good opportunity.
Yeah.
I would say the majority of women didn't grow up with that knowledge behind them, and instead of feeling guilt now and thinking, oh, I'm doing everything wrong because I have never learned that, to think this is the opportunity, for both. For me to understand maybe where certain things come from that are still there, or that a child can trigger their own emotions, and like we started off, the fear and insecurities, and that we can sort of manage that alongside with managing the baby.
Yes, and shepherding the child. And that's just
Absolutely,
it. They say it can take 7 generations to heal this trauma. And I feel that when you have these skills and this foundation from the beginning, from the pregnancy, from the conception point, from the idea of wanting to have a family, then you're already doing the work and, aligning your energetic self and elevating your frequency to a space that is just more spaciousness for light and love,
enjoyment in general, which is so underlift in this life at the moment. Wonderful. I think we have here a little schedule, and I don't know where we are.
That's okay.
Because we're free flow. We talked about unprocessed early patterns, what we had, where we just talked now a little bit too. And what do this, maybe we haven't, or we could touch back on to, what do adults wish they have understood, that a baby actually shows us really clearly. And I think the next one can go sort of in that if you have already grown children, what is still relevant from that work when you brought them up? And I think they are interlinking these two questions. So if we can talk a little bit about that again. So when you think of your clients, what they voice that even and express that, what they have wished they could have actually already understood clearly and done. Is there one common or something that you hear very frequently?
Yeah. So, I find with older children and even with adults, we all have a nervous system, and our nervous system does not age out of this methodology, right? And that's why I always try to let families know that this is universal in application. It's culturally sensitive. This is something that applies in any context and just complements the best of all worlds. And, an older child or an adult, their rhythms, their sensory diets might look a little different, but they still need to learn to connect with that and come back to themselves. And oftentimes adult sleep is lacking because the brain is spinning and they don't have enough time in nature. And everyone is wearing rubber shoes, which disconnect your connection and your frequency with the grounding of the earth. And so you need to go put your feet in the sand or in the mud or in the ground, in the land. And, you're in screens too much and blue light too much and Wi-Fi too much.